Critical Actor Circle with MissMalini, and my very special guest today is Karan Tacker. Talia! Now, in case you're wondering if this soundtrack was added in post, that is not true, because for once, I'm doing an interview with a live audience. So thank you for being here with me. This is a show and a series that's really close to my heart, because I always tell people I always get to interview the celebrities and ask them the things that, you know, I want to know. But I feel like for so many people, especially influencers, their dream is to do what you do for a living.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me, and thank you guys for coming today. It means a whole lot to me. The irony of this entire situation is that while you might want to be on this chair, there's a big part of me that has an immense amount of respect for creators and influencers, and I have been coaxing MissMalini, actually Malini, I don't never call her MissMalini, it's just so funny to call you that. I've been coaxing Malini for the longest that I've known her, that I wish I could do half of what you guys do, because I feel it takes an immense amount of talent to produce, to write, to shoot your own content, and do your hair and makeup, which I find really tough. So many years in, I don't know what blush shade works right for me. So kudos to you. I'm really happy to be here today. And like I said in the video, I hope I get to learn a thing from you guys. Yeah?
And as you can see, I always make everyone play a lot of games. And so we have invented our very own wheel, which is the Actor Circle, which we will be playing in a little bit today.
Excited.
You know, I think the big dream, Karan, for everyone, you know, they always say like millions of people come to Bombay with this dream to become an actor. And so many people tell their kids that nahi ho paega, you know, it's too difficult, there's too many people out there. How did you do it?
There is no easy way to answer this, because I feel like with every project, with every challenge that comes your way, especially in the industry that we're all a part of, there's a new approach. You know, every day is a battle, and this industry is extremely tough. Like, I always say this to anyone who comes to me as advice, because I have a lot of family also who wants to now be actors, or wants to be associated with this field. I'm like, listen, if you can't bring your thickest skin,
really,
you can't be a part of this industry, and it's going to take everything out of you. Not that other jobs are not tough, but I really feel like, you know, when I came into acting 14 years ago, I remember like signing out forms when you used to go for an audition saying, you know, 350, Karan Tacker, age so-and-so, right? I feel like now everyone wants to be an actor. You know, especially since social media has really opened up as a world. Every single one of you, everyone has that kind of access to kind of go out there and, you know, put yourself out there creatively. So there's just so many options for a maker to kind of get for that one role. And when I started off, there was either television, films, or theater. So I am not the best person to advise anyone on this. I just personally feel if it comes from within, if it's your natural front footing, if you feel creatively inclined in a certain way, I feel at least once in your life, you should take a punt on yourself and just go all in. It's the only time that I come to life, I personally feel, is when I'm in front of the camera. So I consider this hobby, which is a profession, as a very blessed scenario for me.
I love that. I think the great thing about us as creators is that we're so used to people giving us opinion about everything we do. I think we'll be okay, right? Because you're like, what you wear, how your hair is, what you did yesterday, where's this? Like, we're so used to that. So on some level that, but I have to ask you this, because I think this is the tough part, because all of us, on some level, whether it's the imposter syndrome or insecurity or do I have what it takes, how do you deal with rejection, and how much rejection did you have to deal with before you made it?
You know, I'm going to sound like such a hater, yaar, if I answer this question honestly.
Why? We want to know the truth.
And I mean, at the risk of sounding like maybe victimizing myself or bitter or any of these, you know, there's enough terms now to these things, but it's been so hard, yeah.
Yeah, really?
I mean, I know I sound very childlike when I say this, but it's so hard. It is so tough to kind of crack it in this industry.
I wouldn't know that about you. Would you know that about Karan? Like, I wouldn't, you know? Okay, well, she knows. She's about to cry. She's like, I know how hard it's been for me.
Don't cry.
No, as in because
I try on my best days to not as well.
I think also you keep it so upbeat. Like, you don't seem bitter.
What is the option? I mean, think about it, right?
Yeah.
I always say this, you know, we're in the most woke time.
Yeah.
But it's so unfortunate that we are the most not woke as one would want to be.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like everyone had a sense of expression. People were happy putting themselves out there at their vulnerable best. People spoke about, like, let's say, their private lives, their, you know, the challenges that they face. But I feel like we're in such a facade of a time that nobody really wants to speak their heart out. Nobody wants to put out their opinions. I've spoken to you about this multiple times.
Yeah.
Each and every one of us is just scared to be vulnerable in front of anyone, be it in private quarters or let's say in front of a camera, because I might say something here today which is going to be left as a statement to which the whole world is going to have an argument where I'm not going to have a say again, right?
And you'll get cancelled, or
Exactly.
they'll say he doesn't have what it takes to deal with
I mean, today if I say, I've had, like, for example, if I've been through tough times, I've cried as a human being, people are going to, there could be a quarter saying that, yaar, hero hai, rota hai, yaar, I don't know. Like I've faced multiple times, even as a man, like I say this, that, people want you to be emotional, but they don't want you to express it.
Yeah.
Right? It's been tough. I won't deny it. It's not been easy. I started off with television. Funny part being, I did TV for, I think, 4 years, or maybe 5 years tops. I'm an actor for 14 years. Still, when somebody writes an article for me, they write TV actor, Karan Tacker. And I'm like, yaar, ab kahan TV actor? I really want to understand this. मैंने 4 साल acting की थी TV पे. मैं भी special ops कर चुका हूँ जो Hotstar पे, Netflix पे खाकी कर चुका हूँ. पहली बात तो मैं सिर्फ actor हूँ. It's not like you write male actor.
And what does TV actor mean?
I don't understand why one needs prefixes, right? Or why everyone needs to be kind of slotted. As much as I'm not really, I don't shy from the fact that I did television. Because if anything, I'm extremely proud of the idea of having me accepted by an industry really early on in my career, because it's not easy to kind of come here, make it, and be accepted, and from there make your money and grow and get the adulation. So I respect TV a whole lot. It's just unfortunate that today as actors, we have to somewhere shed off that image for a certain kind of a professional audience acceptance. So I feel like that in itself is a very big battle that I'm still fighting. I feel like this industry is the happiest kind of slotting you in a certain kind of character or वो कहते हैं ना कि हीरो का दोस्त, या हीरोइन की दोस्त,
या भाई या भाभी.
मुझे बहुत इज्जत है हर किस्म के एक्टर के लिए. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the industry likes you to believe that there could be a possibility that you could go up from here, but history shows that it doesn't happen. And the funny part is this same industry will judge you for exactly that. So it's tough. Having said that, I love it. I really enjoy it. And also the reason why I quit television was because you want to do better work. You want to do work that you understand better, you can put your more heart into. You want to work on better scripts, you want to work with better makers. And that's always been my endeavor, and I'm really happy that I'm in a place like that today. And for me, Neeraj Pandey as a man's come like a god, in my life. And I know people say this, that, like he says it, that, it's you doing this, it's nothing to do with me, but it's not true. I feel like sometimes it really takes that one person to have that faith in you and to take that punt in you. Because it takes a whole lot of money to kind of do what we do, right? So it's not easy. But I'll be honest, I really like every single bit of it. The last 14 years of my life have just been such a dream. And every time I feel like I get this renewed energy with a new project, with a new interview, I feel like any kind of professional interaction really just makes me feel so happy to be where I am today. Like, I love dressing up for interviews. I'll be honest.
You look great.
I love it all, and I love every vertical of it. I know people complain, why do we have to do promotions? Why do we have to I'm like, man, I love it, I enjoy it. I get to look different. I get to dress up in clothes I don't own.
I know.
Why not?
I sent you a message earlier saying, okay, one of the things that we love to do is share with creators a little tip, a little hack, something you learned along the way that they can apply when maybe they're doing an audition, or when, sometimes you have to play a character that you can't resonate with, or you have to cry on demand. Like, I know the glycerine days are over, but do you have a hack or a tip that you're willing to share with everyone?
First of all, I want to tell everyone, nobody is going to know what your process is, right? When the final product comes on screen, whether you use, for example, you use glycerine, you didn't use glycerine, whether you went into a memory, assuming that you had to cry, or whether you poked your eyes with like toothpicks, it does not matter. I really feel like, actors, and we as actors, make everything so underlined in terms of our struggle that, humne ye kiya tha, this is our process, and we did this. I feel acting is not as hard as one makes it look. I just feel it's important to live a life wholesomely, with your eyes, ears open, your real life. And I feel like if you're just present in the moment of every single interaction that you're having, every moment that you're living, and you've got a robust life and you understand interpersonal relationships, and you have that mutual respect for humans and humanity, I feel you can be a good actor.
That is the best thing I've heard in a very long time. I gotta give that a round of applause. How do you channel policemen?
Right.
Without, like, do you hang out with a lot of policemen?
I mean, for not the reasons I like to.
Indian cinema, television, OTT, policemen are such iconic characters. And I love that you do it so well. But where do you pick that up? Like you're saying, observe, watch the world.
So, I mean, the funny part of Khaki is a show I did on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have watched it. If you're not, please go watch it. Increase the ratings. You know, we'd love a season 2. Khaki happened to be in a very funny way, right? So this happened pre-COVID, where I got a call saying that read this book, and I read the book, and I was like, wow, I think they're offering me the role of a cop. That's where it started for me. Okay, police wala play karne ko milega, and every hero wants to be that cop, right? So I was like, shit, I'm gonna play a cop. That's so cool. I said yes to it. Until the script came to me, I was like, shit, I'm gonna do this because I'm so different than a cop, right?
That's right.
And I was like, you know what? Important people in power don't smile at everybody, right? It was just a thought.
Yeah.
They smile. If they've smiled at something, then that means that is something, I mean, you must have really hit the chord with them on a certain level. And I feel like just that very simple, small thought went a very long way. And I feel like that worked for me as Karan also, because sometimes I feel like I'm so jovial that people might kind of take me for granted. And it came from that thought process. Yeah. Because every set I go to, I'm like, yaar, ab main na thoda star ki tarah behave karunga, I won't talk to everybody. I'll sit in my van for the longest, but I'm a people's person.
Yeah, then you get bored.
It takes me 1 second, and I'm like, nahi yaar, ye to nahi ho payega. And I have like this whole sammelan happening in my vanity vans. So I was like, that's what a cop would not do. That's what an IPS would not do. He would make sure that everyone has that distance with him so that nobody takes him for granted.
Correct.
And I feel like just that small thought applied to my entire kind of front footing of what I did. And I do feel it's the smaller things that kind of really work for a character.
Yeah.
Having said that, life makes sense only in retrospect, right?
Yeah.
So only once you end up doing something,
you're like, oh, that's what I did.
you feel like, oh, this I think was my process, or maybe this worked out.
I love it. Today, I really wanted to bring creators into the room to ask their burning questions. Starting with Shravan, will you please introduce yourself and ask your question?
Yes. Hey guys, my name is Shravan Shah. What's up, Karan? How are you doing?
What's up? We have absolutely no idea who you are.
No.
This is a brand new first time meeting.
The first time we're meeting, first time we're talking. But really love your work. Loved Kaki and Special Ops. So my question to you is that with so many people around an actor, right? Whether it's your entourage, everybody, the managers, and everybody trying to tell you, hey, do this, do that. Right. How does an artist sit down and listen to all the noise, but eventually, do you ever sit down and be like, hey, okay, I've heard everybody, but I'm now going to do, let's say, a project because I really want to do it, not because ABC has told me for ABC reasons?
Well, I think you've got to be extremely cognizant of the environment of the industry. This is how I pick a project. You've got to be extremely cognizant of what the tastes are of today. You've got to be extremely aware of who your target audience is for that specific project, what platform is it going to. Having said that, this is the environmental factors. For me, the first thing is that my voice is the loudest to me. And that is where it starts, that's where it ends. And this doesn't come from any sense of arrogance. I feel like, we talk about instinct, but instinct is pretty much your own thought process that is trained over so many years that instinctively in that 1 second, 5 minutes, whatever it is, you know exactly what you want, what you don't want to do. For me, being in a room, in a narration, or reading a script, I feel like the minute I can start visualizing myself without me making an effort, I know that I'm inclined towards doing it. I've become too intelligent with age, I feel
you're
like.
shocking me with age. You're looking younger and younger. Tell us your skincare routine.
It's a 9th step.
It is,
it's a
right?
9th step.
I hate you.
It's too much work.
2-step. Okay, next question from Zalat Jain.
I'm a lifestyle creator from Mumbai.
Right. Did I do okay in that case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody tells us like what to do and what to not to do and stuff. So I would like to say, how was your first audition?
I actually read a book on crack an audition. It's called, I forgot what it's called. Saif Ali Khan, in fact, once told me to read it.
Really?
And it's such a cool book. I truly feel like the page needs to speak to you, right? You need to kind of associate yourself with the material, and I feel like nobody ends up doing that. Of course, learning your lines is imperative. That's the only job of an actor. You can't not know your lines, right? So knowing your lines is a basic. But I feel like bringing a sense of humanity, humaneness to that one page that you have is very important because, I mean, I'm not the best to kind of comment on this. It's not like I do like 10 projects in a year. I'm also really selective, so I test for very limited, I get very limited. But from what I've understood from casting directors is that they want to see a sense of individuality. Matthew McConaughey said that acting is to not be caught acting, right? So if you can achieve that with that one page of material, I promise you, you'll get a call back on an audition.
Thank you.
Don't take my promise seriously, yeah? And don't follow up on it.
Next question is from Monica.
Hi.
Hi,
You're
sir.
like a summer afternoon, yeah?
Hello, sir. Monica Agarwal here from Mumbai. So my question is, like, you have worked in OTT and movies and serials. So which was the best experience you had
I
up
don't know
till
if you
now?
were trying to pull my leg. I've not done films.
No,
That wasn't humor.
no. Like you have
Just
worked in
joking.
all the ways, all the zones. Which was the
Right.
best experience you have up till now?
I don't think it really matters as to where your end content is going to come. Even if my end content ends up coming on your phone, for me, the vertical of where it's being launched does not matter. For me, the most important thing is what are the kind of makers I'm working with. My most cherished experience, of course, is going to be working with Neeraj Pandey because of the man that he is.
Obviously.
But my most, I feel like where I sort of really grew as an actor would be my set on Khaki. I really got that much material to kind of really explore. Plus, the arc of the character was so large, and there's so much that's happening to this man. And plus, knowing the responsibility of playing a real person on screen, I feel like having all of that as a baggage, my best experience, my best working experience was Khaki.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I really sounded like Sir.
I love that. I love it. All right, let's give that a round of applause to all the creators in the house. All right, we have two fun little segments to go. We have a little trendsetter game,
Yes.
which we have beautifully named Think on Your Feet.
Okay.
Because there's a pun coming there, you'll
All
see
right.
why. And then we're going to play the actor circle wheel. Are you ready for it?
I'm sweating.
Okay, I don't like to do rapid fires,
Right.
so I'm renaming my rapid fire to Think on Your Feet. All
Okay.
right? Brought to you by Metro Shoes. Get the pun?
I do. I get it. I was
Everybody
waiting for
has
it.
to clap
I
for
was
my
waiting for it.
amazing. Shout out to Dhruv for coming up for that. But you are a trendsetter,
Okay.
of course. You always look amazing on the red carpet, at every GQ event. You look amazing. I think you're absolutely crushing it, which is why it's time for you to think on your feet.
Hit it.
All right, starting
Yes.
with a stylish shoe that you think will never go out of fashion.
Pair of nice lace-up boots.
One red carpet look that you're dying to try out.
I really want to try like an embellished quad set with
wow.
enough glitter on it.
I love glitter.
Yeah, I love that
I'm here for
embellished
this.
thing that's going on right now. I want to do that, but I couldn't for one of the events. But yeah, next time.
All right, next one. Amazing. What footwear do you love most on the opposite sex?
Ooh, heels.
Ooh, heels.
I
knew
do.
you were going to say that.
And that doesn't come from any kink. I just feel like women just like look really nice in heels. Yeah.
If you have to say it, no. I'm just kidding. Okay, if you were a shoe, what style would you be?
I'd be a sneaker.
Oh,
I'd be a sneaker. I'd be a mid-top Nike Air Force One, plain white.
so cute.
UK 9.5 if anyone wants to gift me.
Amazing. Okay, who according to you are the trendiest male and female celebrities today?
Trendiest male celebrities, I feel, is Ranbir Kapoor. I feel like Ranbir Kapoor is just a boy when he dresses up, and that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
One fashion trend that you've always wanted to try but haven't yet.
You know, I don't really give that much importance to fashion, so I've never really given it that much of a thought.
Yeah.
I'm very easy. I feel like one trend I want more stylists to like happily style me. I feel like people don't do that.
What?
Yeah, man.
They
I'm
should.
being
What
very
are you
honest.
thinking? Okay, now rate in order of your preference
Right.
between these four. Loafers, sneakers, kolhapuris, and flip-flops.
Oh, sneakers.
Sneakers first, then?
Sneakers. Oh, preference. There is
Yeah.
no preference. I don't do kolhapuris. I
Yeah.
mean, they're very uncomfortable to walk in.
Okay.
I don't enjoy loafers because I feel like it really makes a guy look lazy.
Okay.
You know, I don't think it's a nice. I'm very
Looks
big
like
on
a loafer
footwear.
then.
Yeah, it does. I'm extremely big on footwear. So I'll change
Yeah.
your question. Sneakers, Chelsea boots, a nice pair of Oxford lace-ups, and monk straps.
All right, wow.
Yeah.
Learning something today. Your favorite fashion accessory that never goes out of style?
Watch.
A
I feel
watch.
every single man must wear a watch. It does not need to be expensive. It does not to be
Yeah.
a brand, but a nice watch because I feel like people take you more seriously when you take time seriously, right?
Wow. All right, okay. If you could wear one outfit, or if you had to wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what
Right.
would it be?
A pair of shorts, a loose ganji, probably pulled out of my dad's closet. It's got to be old, tattered, and
Comfy, yeah.
sneakers. That's it.
I love it. Well, that was amazing. I think you did exceptionally well. So Metro Shoes now boasts of a brand new store in Connaught in Delhi, so go check it out. I'm going to go based on the audience applause, whether you have won this Think on Your Feet. Right. So how did he do, folks? Which means you have won yourself.
I'm doing okay in life.
You're doing okay in life.
I must say. I know you got my size right.
I did get your size right.
And that's not me being naughty.
I know, that was your first question. You want to see them?
Yes, I do. I love shoes.
I
and
can see
if
that.
my mother saw another pair of shoes walk into my house, she'd not be happy. Ooh, nice.
Your style. There we
they're
go.
patent, they're slip-ons. They look really cool with when you want to
Yeah,
show
how
off
would you
your
style
ankles.
this?
Probably wear it with what I'm wearing.
Yeah, very cool.
Simple.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Malini. You've really gifted me a whole lot of abuses from back home. Because my mom's going to be like, now where are you going to put this?
We'll have to make a new shoe closet. But amazing. Thank you for thinking on your feet and being a trendsetter. I think you always absolutely crush your red carpet style. And we're going to now play some games. Are you guys ready? Okay, so now we're at my favorite part of this show because the whole concept Actor Circle not only came from the actor sharing a circle of trust and knowledge, it also is actually a circle and a wheel.
Interesting.
Of games that me and my friends came up with one 3 a.m. Friday that happened. Okay, so you're going to spin this wheel.
Okay.
And depending what it lands on, either you are going to play alone or we're going to invite some fabulous creators to come and join you to play.
Done, sounds like a plan.
All right, go for it. Spin away.
All right.
Yes, let's see where it stops. It should stop on its own.
Tuck.
Unpopular opinion. All right.
Interesting. Should
Now,
we pick out a name?
Yes, so we have to pick one name.
Okay.
All right, and the name is?
Anupriya Chakrabarti.
Anupriya, come on up. So the way this works is...
Hello.
Anupriya, tell us about yourself.
So I'm an actor and I'm basically from Kolkata and it's been 4 years that I'm staying in Mumbai and I'm still going on for my acting career.
Nice, yeah.
Amazing.
All the best. Good to hear.
Okay, so the way unpopular opinion works is that we asked the audience to write down some things that could be considered unpopular opinions.
The
So
idea.
you are going to pick an unpopular opinion and you have to argue for it.
Sure.
And she's going to argue against it.
Oh, fun.
And then the audience will decide
You're telling me
whose
to
side
argue
they're
with
on.
a woman in this woke era?
Let's see how you do.
Malini said it.
Pick the opinion, the unpopular opinion. What does it say?
I don't know how this is related to acting, but heels are overrated.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna spin this off in a slightly different way. Men also wear heels as actors,
Yeah, that's
right? And I think that sometimes is imperative to some male actors. So yeah.
heels are overrated, right? Yeah, but I feel heels put a fashion sense in your outfit. It can go up with your, like, I'm wearing something where I feel no, sneakers can't go with that.
Right.
And I feel heels will be fine and it can put me into a fashion statement.
So heels is like a sense of self-confidence for you.
Yeah,
But you're an actor. What if your character required you to always be in chappals?
I'll go according to my character only, but otherwise, behind the camera,
Okay.
I'll feel like heels are, yeah, okay, I'm tall, I'm looking great, and
Right.
that's where the confidence comes.
But what if I strip the idea of heels from your life? Would you still be as confident?
If I have no other options, then I have to be.
All right,
Oh,
and
good,
scene.
good. Not
All right,
bad,
folks.
not bad.
Let's hereby round of applause for Anupriya and for Karan. We
Spin
get-
aram se this time so it stops.
Stops, yes.
Okay, this is. I swear to God, I did it very aram se. This is
It's
just
going
catching
aram se.
momentum.
Mind your business. Okay, I love this game. So again, when people came in, we asked them to write down a couple of movies on this. Now, you have played charades, I'm sure, in the past, but you have not
mean
played...
dumb charades?
Dumb charades. Khela hai ki nahi?
What is charades in India?
It is my accent version of your game. But have you ever played auction charades?
Auction charades.
Yeah, no. Okay, so again, you're going to pick a name from the bowl who's going to come and compete with you.
Kanupriya Gupta.
Kanupriya, come and join us. Give a round of applause.
What's
please.
up? How you doing?
Good. This is for you.
So come in. Oh, yeah, the microphone. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
I'm Kanupriya, actor, content creator. Acting didn't treat. I mean, I'm getting gigs, but I thought of trying the other way. So content creation.
Wow, your Instagram profile looks way better than mine already. I know it. 100%.
You'll get lots of
Yeah?
tips after this. Okay, so the way auction charades works is there are movies written on this, and I'm going to show both of you. Don't say it out loud, okay? Both of you seen this? So basically, you have to now auction to see who can do this faster. So now I'm going to give you the chance to say 60 seconds or less. How long will you take to act out?
30 seconds.
Will you take less than 30 seconds?
I think about 30 seconds as well.
So you have to say less.
25.
25? Less than 25?
Okay. Let's
No?
And
You
who's
wanna-
guessing? The audience is guessing.
So first
20, 20, 20.
20.
20. Acha, this is going to keep going.
Until you can go down to 1 second. Can you do it in less than 20? Or do you want her to go first?
I challenge you to the 20.
Okay, now the way this works is you have 20 seconds to act
Actually,
it
I'll
out,
do it
and I'll tell
15.
you 15. Look at this.
15.
This is that's 10. Confidence is key.
As long as I
No,
can
I just don't want to lose after giving so much of a bhashan on how acting needs to happen. Cut to I'm just like, struggling for 1 minute.
So now the way this works is that she gets on the timer exactly 10 seconds to guess the movie. If you guys don't guess, he gets 10 seconds to try again. Okay, are you guys ready? All right, and your time starts now. Yes, well done.
That was very quick. Yeah,
All
who was
right.
this? Was you saw her writing it. Nah, don't like you saw someone writing this on the. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
I'm gonna let you do.
I would have done pretty much.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Give her a round
नहीं
of
मैं कर
applause.
लेता 10 सेकंड में मेरे को ऑडियंस पे भरोसा नहीं था
Thank you
Guess
so
करने
much,
में
Karan.
time देना
Yeah,
पड़ता है।
thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Do you want to challenge one more person for Mime Your Business?
Yeah, let's do this. This is
Let's
fun.
do it. This is fun. Let's see. Who do we have?
Did I call out Shivangi? No, I didn't.
No.
Right?
Shivangi.
Oh, we just spoke to you right now. Yes. The girl who says heels are overrated.
This is your movie. Don't say anything out loud.
Oh, fab.
Okay. All right. Now, I'll do Karan for how long in 30 seconds? A minute will you take?
10
Under a minute.
seconds.
10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds?
Give her okay.
अरे वाह.
Because he knows I can't do it.
Okay. All right. Are you ready
No,
with
no,
the
go
timer?
for it. Yeah, it's always the approach. Go for it.
Okay, 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Wow. ये लगा भाई ऑक्शन करना है तो कम कर ही दो.
Okay. Less than
ये
9?
अच्छा तरीका है एक्टर को बुला के बेइज्जती करवाना.
Say 8.
You say
I'll try an 8. Chalo, I'll try.
Okay.
I'll
Ready?
try. Who goes
And
first? You or
go,
I?
You go on 8.
Okay, I go on 8.
Ready, everybody? All right. And your time
Guys,
starts
ready?
now.
Brace yourselves, all right?
Go. Oh! Well done.
That was all right.
There you go.
That was all right.
There you go. Thank you so much, Shivangi. Thank you.
तूने लिखा था? ये दे उल्लू का.
We won't tell anyone that. That's great. Amazing.
Well,
All right.
I'm fantastic,
You
yeah.
were, that was epic. See, that's how this game is played. You have to think on your feet. Okay, last spin of the wheel.
Wrong, they Basanti.
All right. Can I have the card? So this is for you only.
Okay.
This is a game where you have to answer with only the wrong
answers. Oh,
It's
fun,
harder than
fun,
you think it is.
fun.
My lovely assistant. Okay, are
You
you
know,
ready?
I'm finding this so hard. I'm so used to hosting that I want to take your job right now.
I
Every time I'm like,
Yeah, okay. And yeah, exactly. That's why I took the mic. Okay, are you ready?
yes.
Wrong
Can I read
answers
it?
only. No.
No, can I go? I mean, okay, fine.
My game or your game?
No, I find it easier to read an answer.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
Okay, name 2 of your favorite pizza toppings.
Pineapple, jalapenos. Also, I hate pizzas.
Yeah. What are you wearing today?
What am I wearing today? I'm wearing a pair of tank top, shorts, and heels. Seem to be overrated apparently.
Finish the lyric. Kya karu hai?
Kar do bhai?
What is the name of your latest web series?
Pathan.
Name one movie you loved recently. Time is ticking.
I can't remember. Only I watched it.
Ah, smart. Okay.
But this always happens, you know, if you realize when someone asks you, what are you watching right now? You're like, damn, I don't remember.
What's in your pocket?
Baba Elaichi.
Name
That's a lie. It's in my car.
Name your favorite actor.
Oh, wow. I'll lose that one.
Okay, fair. Your favorite food item.
Pizza.
All right, there you go. Well done. Same, he started sweating in between.
Oh, God, I swear to God. I think I have like restless energy right now.
Let's see what happens.
Such
honesty.
Wow, going from lies to
Wow.
straight to like the truth.
So, such honesty is again.
Black and white being life.
So this is a game of absolute truth. So instead of truth or dare, it's just truth or truth.
Is that
So
your serious voice as a
so
host?
This is my.
Like
this
you've
is a-
looked me in my eyes and gone like, but this
I
is
was
why
like,
you
now
say
this
the
is
truth,
this is
you know?
very.
You're totally
I don't
intimidating me.
smile at everybody, Karan.
Do you know what makes a really good host? Ask me.
What? What makes a really good host?
And I want to say this as a piece of hosting advice because you also asked. No good host will ever fully turn towards whoever she's speaking to. It's a talent. I won't tell you. And you know, it's so weird, like right now, because I'm a guest.
You're like fully.
So I'm fully towards you.
Yeah.
But when I'm also hosting, I'm like. And coming up, you know, and I'm like, yes.
So this game is called Such Honesty, which you have
Yes.
to answer with complete.
I feel I'm
Utter-
too honest, yeah. Name your childhood celebrity actor. This is so easy. Name your childhood actor, celebrity crush, Madhuri Dixit.
Aw.
And I'm still a child in that case.
I know.
Every time I see her, I become like
I've seen
a
you talking
bowl
to
of
her.
noodles. She's so pretty and she's so graceful and she has so much love she emits.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I love her. I love her. Name one actor you're envious of and why.
And now you have to answer this honestly.
I mean, I'm extremely envious of Ranbir Kapoor, but for a good reason.
His watch collection.
I feel like, yeah, that too. I swear to God, if you're watching Ranbir, I love your pates. Please throw them away to me.
Why?
Why? Because I feel like, you know, I feel like he's got this inherent quality where he does not look like he's trying hard, but he communicates so much without doing that much. So, you know, I feel like he gets that right. Even with a slapstick or with like extreme heart emotions, he's just so easy on the eye when you watch him as an actor. And I feel like that's quite envious of him. Yeah.
I love that. Amazing. Awesome. Please give Karan a
I want
round
to play more. I
of
want to play
applause.
more. I want to play more.
We are going to make, you want to do one more? Let's make the reels, then we'll play more.
Yeah, and that's where I'm not very good at reels. Yeah, I'm bad.
No, you don't have
Okay.
to do anything. Okay.
Good man, I can see through your heart here.
Just a skin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, buddy. How are you? Hi. How wild can I go?
Go for it. Any case, this is the riskiest part of your career today, so we're good.
This is going to bring out such a judgmental side of me. Okay, all right. There's too many women in the room. I'm a bit worried for my.
We won't judge him,
for my
right?
life.
We're okay. It's for the content.
3, 2, 1, go.
If I get flack
you won't.
on Instagram, Malini.
You have thick skin, you'll be fine.
Sorry, please.
Yeah.
All right, this is guest conference. Please
Okay.
explain.
So this is kind of a spin on the idea of a press conference.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have a board here that you are not allowed to see.
All right.
So look that way.
Okay.
But I'm going to show this. Don't say anything out loud to the creators in the house. So now you've all seen this. Okay. So now you know what it says. Now you are the press for a change, and I am not. Okay. You have to try to help Karan figure out who he is by asking questions. And then when you figure out who you are, you can say who it is. But you are doing a press.
interesting.
You're
Okay.
doing a press
Okay.
conference, but you have no idea who you are right now. But
And
the press is here.
And I'm supposed to play off what
What they say.
Okay.
So now, so you
Oh,
walk
wow.
in and
Okay.
everyone clap because Mr. X is here doing a press conference. Okay, sir, please come. Okay, questions one at a time, one at
Yes.
a time. Who has a question? Devashish, what's your question? Feel free to answer that as well.
I'm a little lost.
No, you get, they'll ask. It's okay, we don't want to talk about money. No money questions. All right, ma'am?
Okay. Welcome, sir. What does the metaphorical horse and donkey stand for?
I'm so lost. What? What does the
Take a
metaphorical
hint.
horse or donkey stand for? I'm feeling very dumb right now.
Welcome, sir. What does the metaphorical horse and donkey stand for?
All right, any more questions? Any more questions? Yes, sir.
वेलकम सर आपको पेंटिंग की इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से आती है
Salman
वेलकम सर
Not a bad guess.
आपको पेंटिंग की इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से आती है
मेरी रात की बिरयानी से.
Yes, sir, your question.
Why is everyone emphasizing on this welcome, sir? Is this like a thing or what?
Yes.
Acha, okay.
You have to take the hint.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir. Watch my action. Why do you do this?
But why I do that? Jagaas, like I love doing that, you know.
Oh, and, very close, very close.
Majnu is the most famous.
Yeah!
Boss, welcome is beyond iconic. Welcome is what gave me like a sore throat for the rest of my life. I love that film. Kudos to Anis Bazmi. It's so hard to do content like that.
Great questions, guys. What a good press conference. You crushed
That was
it.
fun.
Thank you so much.
The last one was, I think by the end of the last one, I figured what I'm supposed to do in this game.
Yeah, but this has been so fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. This was just a little bit of just sort of a fun way to show how you have to sometimes step out of your comfort zone, do things on the spur of the moment without much instruction or much clarity. But everyone here crushed it. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good
I
time.
had a whole lot of fun. These are like good afternoons spent. So thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure. And your advice or a message to all the creators who are here, who are watching today.
Most importantly, just have fun. I feel that's the only thing that translates on screen. When you're enjoying a moment, when you're enjoying the tough times, just enjoy it all. Put your heart and soul in and just leave it.
That's right. That's a mic drop right there.